Okay, it's not Tuesday afternoon. I did not ride yesterday. I just felt like taking the day off. Now I have an hour ride on the bike. That should feel pretty good because it is the first workout of the week. Let's figure out what the ride's gonna be. All right, we found it. We got a 60-minute zone 2 effort. My FTP dropped to 256, which is okay because we have no races coming up. But we just want to get the legs going and just have a nice, easy ride, especially because it's the beginning of the week. I don't want to drain myself too much. But once again, here in California, it's been raining, so of course I'm riding inside. I also have stopped riding to work because I've been riding with no spare tire and no pump. So I'm going to sort those things out hopefully next week and we can start riding to work again. But for the time being, these indoor rides are doing just fine. All right, officially halfway done. Had about 9 miles in and feeling pretty good. Again, it's a moderate effort, but I'm excited this week to finally get new tubes and hopefully carry around some sort of air compressor. So that way I can fix myself if I ever get a flat, because then for the past month and a half going to and from work, I have been riding without a spare. So if I got a flat, which happened to me one time, I'd have someone come pick me up. Kind of defeats the whole entire purpose of doing it. I need to get that fixed. Okay, that was 19.1 miles at an average speed of 18.9 miles an hour. And that took me 1 hour and 34 minutes. Fantastic way to start off the week. We're gonna do probably a 3 or 4 mile run tomorrow and then hop back on the bike Thursday. Okay, it's now Wednesday afternoon. It is 4:50 p.m. We got 4 miles to do. Nice and easy. I think I'm gonna try and keep it. We'll probably go for that 9-minute pace. That'll be a nice run. And then we can be done for the day. Got a lot of steam to blow off today. Man, it's around this time usually every year when teaching starts to get hard, right before spring break, and then you get spring break, and then it gets hard again until the end of the year. It's getting to that point, so it's getting pretty difficult. Spring break cannot come fast enough. All right, here we go. 4 miles to end a rough day, but time to blow off some steam. Okay, that was 2 miles at an average pace of 8:30. Feeling really good. I totally forgot to record after mile 1. Just really in the zone today. Feels really good to go outside and just put some miles in. I will see you at mile 3. Okay, that was 3 miles at an average pace of 8:30. Feeling dynamite today. Still a little bit wound up from the stressful day that I had, but feeling a lot better, especially that my heart rate is below 170. I know that my training's paying off, and I want to keep this fitness that I just gained from my half marathon all the way through to hopefully my first marathon. So let's finish off this run. Okay, that was 4.4 miles at an average pace of 8:38. That felt insanely good. I know that my training is paying off because my natural pace is getting faster and faster. Honestly, that felt like it was a 9-minute pace, but it was an 8:40 pace. Like, I'm just getting better and better as my training goes on, and I'm super excited about it. Okay, it's now Saturday morning. I got a really bad shin splint in my right leg, so I haven't ran or biked in the last 2 days, since Wednesday actually. So we're gonna go for a nice easy bike ride this morning. Let's set up and I'll talk about it. And here is today's ride. We have a 45-minute ride at a easy effort. Gonna be touching the FTP, but obviously not going over. Just a nice easy effort to get the legs going, especially after not moving at all, just only stretching the past 2 days. Okay, all right, so while we warm up here, let's talk about what happened. I think I overtrained a little bit too much for my half marathon. For whatever reason, I woke up Thursday morning just the nastiest shin splint on my right leg. It hurt really bad, and I'd rather take precaution to not overstrain that. I feel a lot better today. As of right now, I still feel it there, but it's not as bad as it was on Thursday. Really gonna end up doing less miles than I wanted to running this week. Gonna do more miles on the bike, which is not too bad. Again, we're just trying to maintain fitness at this point. I don't have my next race planned out yet, so in the meantime, we're just gonna keep that fitness up as much as we can and prevent injury. Okay, a little bit over halfway, 8 miles in. Leg is feeling really good. I'm glad I took some time off to let that shin splint kind of settle down a little bit. We might go for a run after this. We'll see. Ooh, that was 15.5 miles at an average speed of 22 miles per hour. Felt really, really good. Legs are feeling a lot better, especially the shin splint, which is what I'm most worried about. I think I'm just gonna go for a decent run tomorrow morning. I feel pretty good right now. I don't want to push my leg, especially if I don't need to with no races coming up. So I only ended up running 4 miles last week, and I only ended up biking 34. I ended up taking Sunday off just because I didn't feel the best. My shin splint is still here as we speak, so I'm not running today, which is Monday, as I'm editing this video, but we will get back to it on Tuesday. I really want to be careful with the shin splint, so I'm going to focus on the bike this week. A little less running, but again, keeping my fitness is the main goal.